Hey friends, it's Jennifer All here with your Daily Hope, and today our great verse comes from Matthew chapter 6, verse 19, when Jesus said, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal." Now, this verse usually makes me think of the great pyramids in Egypt, where they would fill the storerooms around the Pharaoh with all the finest treasures, thinking that he could take them with him into the afterlife. But after all these years, robbers have broken in and stolen everything. But this time, as I was reading this verse, honestly, I thought of my Halloween candy that I had as a kid, because I grew up the middle child of a financially strapped family. So anything that was mine alone felt precious and I would cling to it. So I would hoard that candy and save it until the chocolate would turn ashy white and crumbly. So gross, I know, and I couldn't even eat it. But I'm not the only one that clings to things like this. I think of my grandmother who lived through the Depression and the wartime rations. She always made sure to have a food in the pantry on hand just in case. And I think of what we did during COVID when all the store shelves were bare because people were hoarding toilet paper and canned goods in their garages. Yeah, friends, we store up things on earth and we want to surround our things with ourselves with items that give us pleasure or comfort sometimes we think that our stuff boosts our status and so we go for that designer bag or that car, but we also store up things that make us feel safe and secure and in control, like that nest egg in the bank that makes us feel prepared should any disaster strike. Now, having and saving earthly things isn't innately bad. It can be wise to have that little savings account ready to go. The problem is when our stuff becomes our treasure, when we look to our stuff as our source of security, worth, and stability, which is easy to do if you've ever gone without. And when we look to our earthly things to provide security and worth for us, we become anchored to it in an unholy way, because the only true source of our value and safety is Jesus Christ. The things of this world can never provide for us what He alone can. Earthly treasures, they are going to rot. They are temporary, fleeting, easily lost and destroyed, and they can be stolen and taken from you. But your salvation, your standing with Christ, the worth and the eternal foundation that He provides for us can never be taken away. No thief, no fire, no market crash can rob you of the treasure that you have in Jesus. Our stuff, it doesn't give us control or power. That's an illusion. Look to Jesus, who is the trustworthy one who's actually in control. And let's lean on Him as the source of our security. Jesus says, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So ask yourself today, where does my treasure lie? What am I holding on to that makes me feel safe or gives me a sense of control in this crazy world? Is there something I've put on a pedestal that I'm striving to attain to make me feel like then I'm enough? Friends, I urge you to make your treasure the precious gift of walking with our Savior. And if you do, there your heart will be, and you will experience a peace and security that no earthly item or stuff or possession could ever supply you with. I hope I see you soon, my friends.